The question that has been asked is there a God? Is there God? The response or the answer, the direct answer without beating around the bush is no. There is no God, you see. There is what is called a frequency. There is a source of life. You see, the energy, the vibration, the consciousness from which everything else derives from which everything else that you are seeing, that you consider to be creation, it came from this frequency. It came from this energy. It came from this source of life. The source of life is a consciousness. You see, the source of all things, the source of all creation, the source of all existence, created all things, responsible for your existence, because it is you and you are it. It is not what is called a God. See, it is the essence of all existence. It is not a God. You see, where did God originate from? God, or the illusion of a God, came from men. This God was created by man. This is where all gods originated from. You see, from within the consciousness and the thinking and the imagination of a man, you see. However, this source of creation that created all things, which is you and you are it, is within you and within all of creation. It is not a God. It is not separate from you. It does not want your worship. It does not need your worship. It does not need your prayers. You see, it does not need your sacrifices. This essence, this frequency, this consciousness, this omnipotent, extremely powerful, invincible, omniscient, all-knowing consciousness, essence, spirit, energy, needs absolutely nothing from you. It needs not your worship. The one and only reason why you think you have to worship something outside of yourself, or you think you have to worship a God, or have a God, or you believe that you are in need of a God, it is because you were programmed this way for generations, you see. God is not outside of you. God is you. God is within you. There is no entity, no spirit that is outside of you that is demanding your worship, demanding your prayers, demanding your sacrifice, demanding that you go to church and pay it homage or respect. It is you. You see, the kingdom of God, the kingdom of this consciousness, you are the home of it. You see, it has found its dwelling place, and it has made its dwelling place within its creation. There is no God anywhere waiting for you to behave and waiting for you to act right. You see, waiting to punish you if you do not. This is all man. This is all man creating rules, you see, to control another man. There is no God. Because of the way that I was programmed, you see, and conditioned for so many years, one of the most difficult roadblocks and the most difficult mountains that I faced during the highest peak in my spiritual awakening, or when I was experiencing the most powerful form of spiritual awakening, was fear that was still within me, because I thought that God would punish me because I tapped into this power, because I tapped into this frequency, you see. I couldn't understand, how is it that I am God? If I am God, then where is God? How is it that I became God? This is impossible. I became extremely fearful and very frightened because I thought that God would punish me because my soul awakened and I became God, you see. All of this was based in fear, you see, because we were programmed in fear to fear a God that would punish us if we even tried to think that we could ascend and become God, you see. When humanity and creation begin to realize that God is not outside of themselves, and disallow themselves from reaching or looking or seeking help from a God that is outside of themselves, instead of realizing that the God is within you and the power is within you, when you begin to disallow this from happening and allow yourself to empower yourself and realize that God is within you, then you will see change within your life and in the world all around you, see? For you will disallow yourself from placing power outside of yourself where there is no help, for God is not outside of you, God is within you. Disallow this from happening and allow the power to flow from the source where it belongs, or the source where it is, or the source where it originated from, which is within you. The source of power and the source of spirit and the source of the dimensions is not outside of you. The source is within you. You see, these dimensions are within you. You see, everything within you is a dimension. You see, God is living within you, hiding within you, waiting for you to realize that is his house. That is his home. The source of creation is within you. The essence of creation is within you. The power and the essence of all dimensions is within you. The source of life is within you. You are the dwelling place of the